Hi guys, it's Melanie. Today I have a review for you of one of the Slatkin HomeWorx candles that I purchased from QVC a few months back. They were delivered after the 15th of September. Since he released them in July, I don't think he was super comfortable sending them out in the mail with the summer heat. I did not have any issues with my delivery. It has cooled down substantially here in Oregon. I'm usually also always home to receive my packages, and nothing arrived broken. But if you take a look at the website, which I'm definitely going to encourage you to do, there were a lot of people that received, unfortunately, broken candles. There didn't seem to be a real issue with the candles being melted, but with the candles being broken or cracked, that did seem to be an issue. So that's a little bit disappointing. I will say I was surprised when I got my package that anybody else's candles had arrived in that state, because I thought they were packaged pretty well. So they do come in kind of this like custom styrofoam configuration that, you know, keeps them in place pretty well during shipment. So I don't know if these, you know, orders that were broken were just tossed around. I don't know what the deal was, but mine arrived just fine. I'm only bringing that up because when you take a look at the website, there are quite a few reviews about that. And I just wanted to let you guys know that of the 2 sets that I received, none of them arrived broken. Now, the scent I'm going to be reviewing for you today is a part of the set that has this autumn pumpkin and then the harvest leaves. I will have the harvest leaves review for you guys probably next Sunday. I'm trying to spread these out a little bit, and honestly, I don't know if by the time that I have these videos go live, if they're going to have these in stock, so my apologies. I did want to get the reviews out anyway, because I do think that he's going to be releasing more scents probably as the seasons come and go. So just for kind of future reference on just the burn performance, the strength, the throw, all of that information, I thought I'd still go ahead and review these. So the autumn pumpkin, which is what I'm sharing with you guys today, this is my 3rd burn. So I am actually not quite halfway through the candle. I am right above where you see the autumn here. So each time that I've burned this candle, I have had to burn it for about 5 hours to get a full pool. And that's sort of the first feedback that I want to give you guys is these are not candles that you can light when you just have like an hour or two. They're not like the Bath & Body Works candles, because they are, I think they're like 18 ounces. They are substantially bigger than a Bath & Body Works. I'm just gonna kind of pop down a Bath & Body Works candle next to this so you can see. The Bath & Body Works is slightly taller, but it's not nearly as big around. So the Bath & Body Works candles, by the way, are, well, this one's 13.5 ounces, but I think normally they might be 14.5 ounces, right? Yep, 14.5 ounces is the kind of usual size. So you're getting a lot more wax here. It does take a really long time to pull out, which can be frustrating. And what's kind of ironic is they don't actually want you to burn these candles for more than about 3 hours at a time, but that's barely getting a full pool. So, you know, that definitely wouldn't work. I feel like you need at least a solid 5 hours in order to get these suckers to pull out. So I'm going to give you guys the fragrance description here, and then I'll tell you what I smell, and then I'll talk a little bit more about the performance. So the description on this guy reads, straight from the patch, fresh pureed pumpkin is mixed with autumn spice of cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, and cardamom, topped with a squeeze of fresh orange, creating the perfect fall moment. Now, this isn't exactly what I'm smelling. I think it's a very nice description. And I really like the description, but I also actually really like what I'm actually smelling. So, but they do seem to be kind of two different things. So what I'm getting from this is there's definitely some like fresh pureed pumpkin in there. And I do get the autumn spices in terms of a little bit of cinnamon, but it's not a red hot cinnamon. A little bit of clove, but it's not that really kind of strong, astringent clove scent. And I do get some nutmeg, and I definitely get the cardamom. I don't get any orange. Like there's no citrus coming through for me at all with this one. There is a slight kind of muskiness to this, not in a bad way, because I realize that sometimes comes across as like, well, maybe it's like musty smelling, you know, like old. It doesn't smell old. It's just a sophisticated like musk type scent. This is a very warm, comforting, like homey fall time scent for me. I really do like it a lot. But it's, you know, like it doesn't smell like what I thought it would based on the description, if that makes sense. Again, I still really like it, but I do think that there is a definite, you know, there's a definite muskiness to this that makes it maybe a little bit more sophisticated. It's not super fresh or anything like that. It's just really nice. It's very pleasant. The throw. So this is kind of my biggest disappointment with these. I think it's okay, but the throw is only about a 7.5 for me, and the strength is about a 7.5 as well. It is not what I was expecting from Harry Slatkin's presentation, which was like, this was gonna like fill your entire house. This does not fill my entire house. This fills the downstairs of my house nicely. Hang on, I gotta let my dogs in real quick. It fills the downstairs of my house really nicely, but it does not fill my entire house. And it is not as strong as what I was expecting from a Slatkin candle, to be totally honest with you guys. I won't say that I'm disappointed, because I'm not. I really like this scent a lot. And in fact, I did end up ordering 2 backups of this particular set, because I just really loved the 2 fragrances. But the performance is not what I expected it to be. I expected more, to be totally honest. I don't want that to come across as in like, I think these candles are bad or they're not worth it. I do think they're worth it. The blends are much more sophisticated than anything you're ever gonna find at Bath & Body Works. They definitely have more strength than Yankee candles. I feel like for the price point, I was just expecting a little bit more. I think the burn time, they say, is somewhere around 35 to 55 hours. Based on what I've seen so far, 55 hours seems pretty reasonable. I think 35 hours would be, I mean, I just think it's gonna burn more than 35 hours, to be totally honest. You know, 40 to 55 hours, I think is more realistic. By the way, the stand, the little pine cone stand that you see, is also from HomeWorx. So I will link that down below for you. This little squirrel friend here, which I thought was super cute that he actually goes with the pine cones. I found that at TJ Maxx. So that is not from QVC or anything, but check out your local TJ Maxx. I'm sure you'll find some kind of woodland figurines there as well. But anyway, so I would say for me, this is definitely thumbs up. But if you are someone who is waiting to see what other people were thinking, I gotta be totally honest with you guys. I think that a lot of you would probably be disappointed, not with the fragrance, but you would be disappointed with the throw and the strength. So you kind of have to weigh it. I think these are scents that I don't have anything like them in my collection. I wanted some backups, but I do wish there was a little bit more oomph to them, if that makes sense. So We'll see how the other candles do. I also am currently testing out the hot cider donut, and that review will probably actually be up for you next. So next, as in next Sunday. So look for that one next week, and then I'll come back and review the Harvest Leaves, and then I will also do the Deliciously Apple, which is from the hot cider donut set as well. So I will try to get these out as soon as possible, but I just thought it'd be helpful for you guys to kind of hear about the performance. The scents are amazing. They're fabulous. But the performance, I think, is what most of you would probably be a little disappointed in. So I'm glad Mr. Slatkin is back. I've definitely missed him and his scents. I just kind of wish the strength and, you know, the throw was a little bit better. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I'm curious to see what the rest of you think from the new releases he came out with here on QVC. I'm very curious to see what everybody else's thoughts are. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.